Let me know. All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the 2022-2023 APS or Atlanta Public School Swimming Championship meet here at Washington Park Natatorium here in downtown Atlanta. My name is Dorian Johnson, here with my associate Maya Barrett, who'll be running who'll be directing us and giving us some sideline commentary
General
as well.
telling people what to do.
And once again, we're here broadcasting live here on the Score 58 Network and giving you live coverage of the swimming championships. Tonight's meet includes the following teams: the Frederick Douglass High School Astros, Kip Atlanta Collegiate High School, Maynard Jackson High School Jaguars, the Midtown High Knights, and last but not least, North Atlanta Warriors. So today we'd like to first off thank Atlanta Public Schools and Washington Park for opening the door for us to broadcast tonight's event. We're going to have a total of 24 events for tonight for the swim meet. After event number 8, there will not be event 9 and 10. We're not going to have any diving events tonight. However, we will take a few moments to recognize all of the senior swimmers for the 2022-2023 season. We have 10 lanes in the swim meet, so lanes 1 through 10. Lane number 1 will be at the bottom, and lane number 10 is going to be at the top. So you'll just count from 1 from the bottom all the way down up to 10, which will be at the top of your screen. I want to give you a quick reminder that the swim championship can be viewed on Score 58 Network. We're going to stream it live on Vimeo, which is available on Amazon Fire, Android TV, and Roku. All you have to do is download the app and type in the search tab for Score 58 Network and follow our channel to get all the action. We will also be streaming this meet tonight live on Facebook through our Score 58 Network page. So if you want to, just give us a follow there. You can like the page, and view any high school events or semi-pro events that we broadcast all throughout the year. Once again, the first event is going to be the 200-yard medley relay. Looks like that's what they're getting set up here. We will give you the winners. We'll give you obviously the winner of the heat, and then we will also give you the second and third place participants in the contest as well.
So, like he said, the first event is the boys' 200-yard melody relay. Now, the state qualifying time is 1 minute and 51 seconds. A lot better than what I think I could do by myself.
I agree. I'm with you on that one, Maya. I'm 100% with you on that one. I could probably do 1 minute 51 and a half of it. So
anyway, 25 yards is a half of one, right? Not a full lap should be 50.
Yes.
Yes.
That is correct. So anyways, the participants in the boys 200-yard medley relays, we're going to have a team from KIPP, a team from North Atlanta, a team from Jackson, Atlanta. Let me go through the lanes. So lane number 2 is going to be the team from KIPP Atlanta. That will contain Kenneth Baxter first swimming. Second swimming out there will be Kimonta Riley. Swimming the third leg is Isaiah Avery, and the fourth leg will be Larry Wallace. And lane number 3 is going to be a team from North Atlanta. And lane number 4 is going to be a team from Maynard Jackson, which will contain Liam Smith, Jackson Leaks, Wesley Flicker, and Cameron Lewis. And lane number 5 is going to be the team from North Atlanta, and they're already qualified to swim in the state meet. Lane number 6 is going to be the team from Midtown Atlanta, the A team, and lane number 7 is going to be the B team, also from Midtown. Lane number 8 is going to be the C team from Midtown, and lane number 9 is going to be the B team from KIPP Atlanta. So it looks like we're getting everything squared away here. All the teams are lined up by the blocks. We're going to give you 4 angles for tonight's swim meet. So we'll have a camera by the blocks, one following the swimmers, and another one will give you a tight shot of the swimmers as well. So sit back, relax, get some popcorn, get your drinks, and enjoy the 2022-2023 APS Swim Championship. And one more thing, forgot to mention, the 2023 GHSA Swim State Championship meets will be held the week of January 31st through February 4th at the Georgia Tech Aquatic Center. All swimming meet finals will be streamed live on the NFHS network, and all you can do is you can stream that from any device for a 30-day membership of $10.99. Also, the prelims will take place on Friday, with the finals starting at 11 a.m. on Saturday at 5 on Saturday, February 5th. Once again, in order to get that information, all you do is download the Meet Mobile Swim app from any Android or iOS or iPhone services.
I bet that Georgia Tech Swim Center looks really cool.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Yeah, I've only been to their stadium, not football stadium. That's it.
When I was back in high school, we did passing leagues there, and I loved the facilities they had at Tech. They had like a turf field before the turf fields were kind of big and popular, and then they had 2 grass fields. So I mean, they have very nice schools. It's a D1 school, major D1 school, so you don't expect any less than the best.
Okay, sounds like we're starting soon.
Yes, it is. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 200-yard medley relay. They're going to start off with the backstroke here. Swimmers are in the pool, about to get set. And here we go for the boys' 200-yard medley relay. Like after the first 25 yards, that is lane 5. The North Atlanta's A team in the lead. Second place looks like in lane number 3, that's the B team from North Atlanta. And now both the A and B teams from North Atlanta are starting off with the breaststroke. In third place in lane number 6 is the, right beside North Atlanta is the, actually checked that. In third place is actually Maynard Jackson's A team. North Atlanta still has a big lead in lane number 5 as they're now heading to the third heat of the race. The butterfly. Lane number 6 is actually in second place is the Midtown 8 swim team. Third place is the Midtown swim team in lane number 3, followed by Maynard Jackson A team in lane number 4. And it looks like they're swimming the final 25 yards here for North Atlanta's A team in lane number 5. We're going to see if they're going to beat their record. They complete the race. They're going to win here with the time of 1 minute and 44.99 seconds. So they don't quite beat their previous record of 1 minute and 43.41 seconds, but are APS champions in the 200-yard boys medley relay. And it looks like in lane 6 is going to be Midtown's A team with a time of 1 minute and 51.17 seconds. Like they're just a few seconds short of qualifying for state. And in third place in lane number 3 is going to be North Atlanta's B team with a time of 2 minutes and 1.91 seconds. Fourth place in lane number 7 is Midtown's B team. In fifth place in lane number 4, it's going to be Maynard Jackson's A team with a time of 2 minutes and 12.78 seconds. Now we're going to move on to the girls' 200-yard medley relay.
Let's see, state qualifying time there is 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Still a time I could not beat.
All right, so the girls are on their blocks. And we are underway here for the girls' 200-yard medley relay. In lane number 2, it's going to be the C team from Midtown High School. Lane number 3, team from A team from Maynard Jackson. Lane number 4 and number 5 are both the A and B teams from North Atlanta. Lane number 6 is the Midtown's High School's A team. Lane number 7 is Midtown's B team. Lane number 8 is Kip's A team. And then lane number 9 is Maynard Jackson's B team. It's a tight race here. And as of right now, in lane number 6, that is Midtown's A team. Second place was North Atlanta A team in lane number 5 and lane number 4. And third place is North Atlanta's B team. Currently in the breaststroke now here for the girls 200-yard medley relay. Also, and by the way, in teams in lane 5 and 6. North Atlanta in 5, Midtown in lane 6 are both already state qualified for state. But currently right now, Midtown's A team in lane 6 has a huge lead over North Atlanta in lane 5. Third place is their B team from North Atlanta as well. Midtown and lane number 6 is on their final leg here. Second place still is North Atlanta's A team. Third place is still North Atlanta's B team. All three teams are now in the freestyle. And with a time of 2 minutes and 1.16 seconds, Midtown lane number 6 their A team has won the APS champions. And with that, they've also beaten their previous record of 2 minutes and 3.47 seconds, and are officially state qualifying here for the state. Lane in second place in lane number 5 is North Atlanta's A team with a time of 2 minutes, 10 seconds, 0.43 seconds. They don't beat the state qualifying time, but they've already qualified for the state meet, so. In third place in lane number 4 with a time of 2 minutes and 21.65 seconds is North Atlanta. It's also North Atlanta. That's their B team. Unfortunately, they do not qualify for state.
Okay, up next is the boys 200-yard freestyle. The state qualifying time. Let's see how many times I will mess this up tonight. That's already one. Is 1 minute and 55 seconds.
All right, looks like that's in lane number 9. That's the Maynard Jackson's B team finishing up here. So we're going to have 2 heats for the boys 200-yard freestyle. Heat number 1 is going to contain 3 swimmers, all in lanes 4 through 6. Lane 4 is going to be Jimmy Carico from. Lane number 5 is going to be Emery Arnold. And lane number 6 is going to be Jarvis Smith from KIP.
If you're looking at the abbreviations, because me and Bo, our boss, were looking at MTHS, trying to figure out what it was. Midtown High School, if that tripped you up.
Yes, that definitely did.
Tripped me up.
I was surprised they didn't just have MHS on there. But anyways, the first heat of the boys 200-yard freestyle is underway here. And it looks like that is Carico in lane number 4 with the lead. Second place, lane number 5 is Emery Arnold. And in third place is Jarvis Smith. Carico still has a huge lead over their 2 swimmers here. Arnold and Smith are swimming neck and neck right now. We'll see who can win that race.
Carico has the other half of the pole to himself.
Yeah. It's like he's going to easily win this race here. We'll see if he can become a state qualifier, though. Looks like that's in lane number 6 right now. Smith is taking the lead over Arnold, who is in lane number 5. Carico still easily has a huge lead over Arnold and Smith. Carico has the final 50 yards here. Looks like he's unfortunately not going to make the time to qualify for state. But he is going to easily be the winner of the first heat of the boys 200-yard freestyle. Once again, Arnold and Smith are pretty much neck and neck. Smith looks like he has a slight lead over Arnold as they both battle for second place. All right, we'll get Carico's time very shortly here. And with the time of 2 minutes and 43.61 seconds, Jimmy Carico wins the first heat of the boys 200-yard freestyle. Neck and neck swim right now are Emory Arnold and Jarvis Smith. We'll see who can bring out the win here in the final 25 yards. Looks like Arnold has a slight lead over Smith. Once again, these two guys are neck and neck here. We're on the final 10 yards here. We'll get the winner shortly. Looks like Smith is starting to slowly get ahead of Arnold, and with a time of 3 minutes and 26.48 seconds, Jarvis Smith becomes second place. Emory Arnold is in third place. Next up in heat number 2 of the boys 200-yard freestyle, we're going to have swimmers in lanes 2 through 9. Lane 1 is going to be Liam Smith from Maynard Jackson, Isaac Liu from North Atlanta, Thomas Mariallo from North Atlanta, Alex Klingsor from North Atlanta, Latchin McKellen in lane number 6, also from North Atlanta. And we're underway here for the boys 200-yard freestyle. Back to names here. Lane number 7 is Donovan C. McCullough from Midtown. Lane number 8 is CJ Fusal, also from Midtown. And lane number 9 is Andy Davis from Maynard Jackson. Looks like that is Latchlin McKellen in lane 6 with the early lead from North Atlanta. In second place, lane number 4 is Thomas Mariallo, also from North Atlanta. Looks like in third place, in lane number 5 is Alex Klingsor, also from North Atlanta. Numbers 1 through 3 are in lanes 4 through 6, all representing North Atlanta. We'll see which one of those 3 swimmers can bring out the victory here. Now that is Mayalo in lane number 4 now has the lead. Second place in lane number 6 is McKellen. Still in lane, third place in lane number 5 is Klingsor. Fourth place in lane number 8 as of right now, CJ Fusal from Midtown. McKellen and Mayalo in lane 4 and 6 are both pretty much swimming neck and neck, going back and forth here for the lead. And we'll see who won this race here. In lane number 6 with a time of 2 minutes and 4.46 seconds. That's Latchin McKellen from North Atlanta. And does not, unfortunately, qualify for state, but is the APS champion. Second place is lane number 4 is Thomas Mayalo, also from North Atlanta. Third place in lane number 5 is their teammate, Alex Klingsoher. Fourth place in lane number 8 is CJ Fusile. Up next is going to be one big heat for the girls 200-yard freestyle.
Looks like they're going to take up all 10 lanes. That state qualifying time this time is 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Let's see, we have one more swimmer in the pool.
Yeah, that is in lane, lane number 8. That is CJ Fusile, lane number 8. Bring up the rear. He's finally completed the race. Excuse me, lane number 9.
Okay, looks like some of the girls are already stepping up and ready to go.
Do not blame them. I'll go ahead and get in this pool. So once again, it's the girls 200-yard freestyle. Lanes 1 through 10 are all filled up. We're on the way here for the girls 200-yard freestyle. So lane 1 from Kip is Yarmis Lewis. Lane number 2 is Dean Fullerton from Maynard Jackson. Haley Prevost from Midtown's in lane number 3. Julia Diner is in lane number 4 from representing Midtown. Evan Segal is in lane number 5 from North Atlanta. Ellis Sipe is in lane number 6, also from North Atlanta. Reagan Lerner is in lane number 7. Ryan Connolly is in lane number 8. Both of those two swimmers represent North Atlanta. Mina Dunlap's in lane number 9, representing Maynard Jackson, as well as her teammate in lane number 10, Adrian Davis. So it looks like that is Ellis Sipe in lane number 6 from North Atlanta with the lead, barely over in lane number 5, Evan Segal, also from North Atlanta. Both of those two have a huge lead. In lanes 3, swimmers lane 3 and 4, who are both battling out for third place here. That's Haley Prevost in lane 3 from Midtown, and Julia Diner, also from Midtown in lane number 4. And in lane number 7, battling with them, Prevost and Diner for third place is Reagan Lerner from North Atlanta.
Let's see, the championship record was 1 minute 58 seconds set by Taylor Hicks in 2018.
And once again, the state qualifying time is 2 minutes and 7 seconds. All right, that concludes the girls 200-yard freestyle. And it looks like that is in first place in lane number 5. That's Evan Segal with a time of 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Right behind her in second place in lane number 6 is Ellis Sipe, 2 minutes 13.39 seconds. Third place in lane number 4, that's going to be Julia Diner with a time of 2 minutes 26.62 seconds. And in fourth place, lane number 3, that's Haley Z. Prevost from Midtown with a time of 2 minutes 27.21 seconds. Looks like we do not have a qualifier for the state, unfortunately. Up next is going to be the boys 200-yard IM.
Let's see, the state qualifying time for the 200 boys IM is 2 minutes and 12 seconds. I already see them standing up and ready to go, just like the girls.
Yeah, they're not wasting any time here. There's 24 events, not to mention we do have to congratulate our seniors after event number 8. So they're moving this event as quickly as they possibly can.
Yes, it looks like we have one more person in the pool.
Yeah, that is Yarmis Lewis in lane number 1 from Kip. Still swimming. She's now officially swimming the final 25 yards here. We'll patiently wait for her to bang out these final yards here. Actually, we have 2 swimmers, I think, still in the pool. Looks like that is Mina Dunlap in lane number 9, also swimming from Maynard Jackson. All right, we're still waiting for Lewis to finish up here. And with a time of 4 minutes and 40.99 seconds, Lewis concludes the girls' 200-yard freestyle. Once again, coming up is the boys' 200-yard IM. We'll have lanes 2 through 9, swimmers in lanes 2 through 9. In lane 2 is Jason Smith from Maynard Jackson. Lane number 3 is Matthew. Oh, never mind. We still have one more swimmer here. Oh, she still has another 25 yards left, looks like. See, I thought she had finished those final yards. Once again, that's Urimis Lewis. She's going to have to gut out these final 25 yards here. Around 10 yards to go here. She's almost there. She officially ends the girls' 200-yard freestyle. Time was 6 minutes, 32.30 seconds. Once again, up next is the boys' 200-yard IM. Go back to lane number 2, Jason Smith from Maynard Jackson. Lane 3 is Matthew Raposoli from Midtown. Lane 3 is Jackson Cardwell, also from Midtown. Lane number 5, Theodore Meredith from North Atlanta. 6, William Moriarty from North Atlanta. Lane 7 is Jackson Leaks from Maynard Jackson. Lane number 8 is Cam Butler from Midtown. And lane number 9 is Isaiah Avery, also from KIPP. So it looks like that's in lane number 6. William Moriarty, the early lead. Right beside him was Theodore Meredith. After they swam the butterfly section of the race, now they are swimming the backstroke section of the race. And those two, once again, are neck and neck. In third place, in lane number 7 is Jackson Leaks from Maynard Jackson. Fourth place as of right now in lane number 4 is Jackson Cardwell from Midtown. Once again, it's Meredith Moriarty here battling out for first place. Moriarty still has the lead. Actually checked. I was like, Meredith's now taking the lead in lane number 5. Once again, the time to beat is 2 minutes and 12 seconds to qualify for state.
And it looks like teams from Town and North Atlanta already have state qualifying times. Of course, it doesn't count unless you prove it in this race as well.
Okay. Yeah, I remember last year, Midtown and North Atlanta were the 2 dominant teams in the APS championship race. So Looks like things have not changed here. And it looks like, once again, in lane number 5, that is Theodore Meredith. He's now taking the lead completely from his teammate, William Moriarty. And let's see what his time is here. And with the time of 2 minutes and 6.82 seconds, Theodore Meredith wins the boys 200-yard IM. He's the APS champion. And also still qualifies for state. In second place is his teammate in lane number 6, William Moriarty, with a time of 2 minutes 11.90 seconds. He also qualifies for state. In third place in lane number 7 is Jackson Leaks from Maynard Jackson. He unfortunately does not qualify for state. Fourth place in lane number 4, also from Midtown, is Jackson C. Cardwell with a time of 2 minutes 19.74 seconds. Looks like we still have a couple swimmers left here. In lane number 3, that is Matthew Rapacelli from Midtown. And in lane number 9, swimming the final, we'll say 35 yards in freestyle, is Isaiah Avery from KIPP. Up next is going to be the girls' 200-yard IM.
Let's see, for the girls, 200-yard IM, we only have one heat, but we'll have all lanes full, and that state qualifying time is 2 minutes and 24 seconds.
All right, so in lane number 1 from Maynard Jackson is going to be Stella Steele. Lane number 2 from Midtown is going to be Sienna Burton. And that is Mr. Isaiah Avery concluding the 200-yard boys IM. Back to the girls 200-yard IM is lane number 3, is Lily Glass from Midtown, from Maynard Jackson. Lane number 4 is Anna Hull from North Atlanta. Lane number 5 is Jory Richardson from Midtown. And lane number 6 is going to be Elliot Bullock, also from Midtown. Lane number 7 is Della Neufeld from North Atlanta. In lane number 8 is Catherine Shaughnessy from North Atlanta. Claire Collins, also from North Atlanta, is in lane number 9. And in lane number 10 is Mira Silverman from Midtown. We already have 2 swimmers that have qualified for state, and that's Jory Richardson in lane number 5 and Elliot Bullock in lane number 6. Both are from Midtown. Swimmers are officially on the blocks. We're underway for the girls 200-yard IM. Once again, it's 2 minutes. It's going to take 2 minutes 24 seconds for the swimmers to qualify for the state meet. Looks like that is in lane number 5. Jory Richardson already with the lead in the butterfly section race. She has a commanding lead over her teammate Elliot Bullock in lane 6. Lane 8 in third place. Looks like that's Catherine Shaughnessy from North Atlanta. Richard has a commanding lead over the other 2 swimmers, including her teammate in lane number 6, Bullock. Once again in third place in lane number 8, that is Shaughnessy. Now into the breaststroke section of the race. Richardson still has the commanding lead over the rest of the swimmers. Her teammate Bullock is in the distant second place. We have some competition for third place here. It was like in lane number 3, that is Lily Glass from Maynard Jackson has taken over third place. right, final 50 yards here for Richardson. She still has a commanding lead over the rest of the swimmers here. We'll see if she qualifies for state here. I'm not much of a gambling man, but I will bet that she will easily qualify for state here. Second place once again is Bullock in lane 6, her teammate from Midtown. And with a time of 2 minutes and 15.47 seconds, Jory Richardson easily wins the girls 200-yard freestyle. And also qualifies for state. In second place is her teammate with the time in lane number 6 with a time of 2 minutes and 38.80 seconds, Elliott Bullock. In third place in lane number 3 from Maynard Jackson, that's Lily Glass. In fourth place with a time of 2 minutes and 52.79 seconds, in lane number 8, that's Catherine Shaughnessy from North Atlanta. Fifth place in lane number 7 is Delia Newfield, also from North Atlanta. Looks like we have one last swimmer here in lane number 9. Excuse me. I think that's lane number 10, actually. And a swimmer in lane number 1 as well. So lane number 10 with 3 minutes 22 seconds, that's Mira G. Silverman. Up next is going to be the boys 50-yard freestyle. We're going to have 3 heats for this one.
So, state qualifying time for this is 23 seconds. No, yeah, and yeah, 23 seconds. 23.5 seconds. That tripped me up for a second, guys. My bad.
All right, so in
one thing I do want to make a quick correction. I know we keep mentioning people have made state qualifying times, but that does not count unless they make state qualifying times in this race. Race.
Oh, really?
So if they've met it in previous meets before, that's more like, oh, let's keep an eye on them and see how they're doing. But if they don't hit state qualifying time in this race, they do not get to go to region.
Oh, that's quite unfortunate. Yeah, you have to bring your A game every single day. So. But anyways, in heat number 1 of 5 for the boys 50-yard freestyle, it's going to be lanes 4 through 6. Lane number 4 is going to contain Jahari Pierce from Douglas High School. Lane number 5 is going to be Damian Frost from KIPP. And also in lane number 6, also from KIPP, is Anthony Applewhite. So we'll get this race started off very shortly here. And we're underway here for the boys. First of 5 heats for the boys 200-yard freestyle. Actually, it looks like it's just going to be Frost and Applewhite in lanes 5 and 6. Applewhite has a slight lead over Frost here. Now we're entering the final 25 yards here. Applewhite still has that slight lead over Frost. Applewhite slowly extending that lead. And he's going to easily win this race here with a time of, hold on, time of 45.48 seconds in second place. With a time of 51 seconds is Damian Frost. Heat 2, we're going to have 9 lanes filled up here in the second heat of the boys 50-yard freestyle. About to get underway here. We're underway here for the boys, second heat of the boys 50-yard freestyle. Looks like that is in lane number 4. Myquan Allen with the lead from Douglas High School. Actually, check that. That is Demetrius Beal, lane number 9 from Douglas with the early lead. over Allen. It was an easy one, this one, with a time of 30.99 seconds. Once again, that is Demetrius Beal. Second place in lane number 5, a time of 34.32 seconds, is Lennox DeGrassi from Kip. And in third place is with a time of 36.23 seconds in lane number 3 is Nikivius Woods from Douglas. Up next is heat number 3 of the boys 50-yard freestyle. And once again, we're going to have 10 lanes, all 10 lanes filled up here. Here we go, lane third heat of the boys 50-yard freestyle. Looks like that is in lane number 5. Alicia Gates with the early lead from Douglas, a senior from Douglas. It's a slight lead over the swimmer in lane number 4. That's Cameron Lewis and Maynard Jackson. We'll get the official time shortly here, but it's going to be a close race here. And with the time of, winner is going to be lane number 3 with a time of 31.96 seconds. That is Eric Bogart from Maynard Jackson. Second place in lane number 7 with a time of 35.09 seconds. That's Eric Pitts from Kip. And in third place in lane number 5 was Alicia Gates. Now this is the 4th heat of the boys 50-yard freestyle. Once again, all 10 lanes and all schools are represented here. We're underway here for the 4th heat of the boys 50-yard freestyle. This looks like that in lane number 3. That is Kamantra Riley from Kip. Slight lead. Actually, now it looks like he's lost that lead to swimmer in lane number 6. I want to say CJ Futile from Midtown. We'll get the official time shortly. And I think Futile's going to win this. Futile's going to win this one. And that is Futile with the winner with a time of 28 seconds. Second place in lane number 7 is going to be Zachary Chan. Time of 30.06 seconds. And third place in lane number 6 was Futile. Now we are on the 5th and final heat here of the boys 50-yard freestyle. Once again, all 10 lanes are taken up here. Here we go. This is the 5th and final heat here of the boys 50-yard freestyle. It looks like the early lead is in Eric Sharabur from North Atlanta. He's already a state qualifier here, and he's going to easily win this one. We'll get the official time here shortly. With a time of 22.06 seconds. And lane number 5, that's Eric Sharabur. He is the champion. Second place in lane number 7 with a time of 26.83 seconds. That's Henry Slatcher from North Atlanta. And in third place in lane number 8 is going to be
So
Nick
you said
Reddick
first
Midtown.
place was 22 seconds?
Yeah. Yes.
So the 2020 championship, their time was 22.6 seconds.
Okay.
Jack Bryan. So it looks like he has really hit close to that mark, and we'll see in the championship if he can beat Jack Bryan's record.
Yeah. So up next is event number 8, which is the girls 50-yard freestyle. We're going to have 4 heats for this one. We're going to have the championship time to beat is 25.38 seconds, set by Hannah Dabney last in the year 2020, and the state qualifying time is 26.50 seconds. So this is the first heat here, and it looks like we just have one swimmer competing here. That is Elena Jordan Harris from Douglas in lane number 6, the solo participant in heat number 1 of the girls 50-yard freestyle. Her fastest time is at 1 minute and 19.66 seconds. We'll see if she can beat that time here. After the 25-yard mark, she is at 28 seconds. She keeps up the pace, she will easily beat her previous record. Final 15 here for Harris. 50 seconds. See if she beats that record. She's close. Look at the time very shortly here, and with the time of 1 minute and 5.22 seconds. Alana Jordan-Harris is the winner of the first heat of the girls 50-yard freestyle. Up next is heat number 2. And we're going to have participants in lanes 2 all the way through lane number 9. And here's the second heat of the girls 50-yard freestyle. Looks like that is Daphne Womack in lane number 4 from Maynard Jackson with the early lead. Second place is Darnay Henderson in lane number 3, also from Maynard Jackson. In lane number 7, also in third place, is Abby Franco Olmedo, also from Maynard Jackson. And it looks like in lane number 5, that is Reedon Kirby here, the winner, with a time of 42.05 seconds. Second place in lane number 4 is going to be Daphne Womack from Maynard Jackson. Her time is 45.41 seconds. In third place in lane number 7, that is Abby Franco Olmedo with a time of 46.18 seconds. So up next is going to be the third heat of the girls 50-yard freestyle. We're going to have 10 participants in this race, lanes 1 through 10. Stacked race here. Once again, the state qualifying time that all these girls are going after is 26.50 seconds. Swimmers are on the blocks. And we're underway here for the third heat of the girls 50-yard freestyle. First 25 yards are in the book here, and looks like that is in lane number 5, Sienna Bethune from Kick. Close second place right beside her in lane number 4, Skylar Campbell from North Atlanta. It's going to be a close race here. Actually, in lane number 8, that's going to be the winner. That is Ava Price with a time of 32.42 seconds. Second place in lane number 5 is Sienna Bethune, and in third place in lane number 4 is Skylar Campbell. Up next is the fourth and final race here, heat here in the girls 50-yard freestyle. Once again, we have all 10 lanes filled up here. Swimmers are on the blocks. We are underway here for the fourth and final leg here of the girls 50-yard freestyle. Looks like that is Aaron Jones from Midtown with the early lead. Second place in lane number 4 is Riley Browning, also from Midtown. And those two look like they're going to bring up the race here. And we'll check with Jones, see what her time is. So once again, Jones wins with a time of 26.09 seconds, and looks like she is going to qualify for state here. Congratulations to Aaron Jones. Second place in lane number 4, time of 27.40 seconds. Is her teammate from Midtown is Riley Browning. And in third place in lane number 6 with a time of 28.74 seconds. In lane number 6, once again, that's Ann Newfield from North Atlanta. So we're about to take a quick 10-minute break here, but we are also going to honor the seniors that, all of these seniors from the 2022-2023 swimming season. So what we're going to try to do is get everything prepped for that. We got to wait for the seniors. And as soon as we get, well, we should get that started shortly, next couple minutes or so. You'll see from over our camera angles what will happen is we'll have a camera directly around the table. The seniors will have their name called out, and they'll walk towards the table, grab a trophy. And we'll read out the names of all the 2022-2023 APS seniors as well. We're going to have seniors from 5 schools: Frederick Douglass, KIPP Atlanta, Maynard Jackson, Midtown, and last but not least, North Atlanta. So first off, that we are honoring is the first school is Frederick Douglass High School. They have 3 swimmers, senior swimmers. First one we are announcing is Myquan Allen. He is the son of LaQuanda Allen, and he plans on attending the University of North Georgia and then going on to the Army to become an officer. Up next is Alicia. Up next, walking up, is Elijah Gates. He is the son of Destry Gates and plans on attending Florida A&M and major in English with a minor in political science and then attend Howard Law. Up next is Nigel Middlebrooks. He's the grandson of Geneva Middlebrooks. He's undecided right now on what college he's going to attend. Up next is the seniors from KIPP Atlanta Collegiate High School. First off is Hannah Simpson. She is the daughter of Keita Simpson and Hannah Simpson. She's going to attend the University of Pacific and major in dental hygiene to become a dental hygienist. Up next is Larry Wallace. He's the son of Shamika McGee, and he plans on attending the University of Georgia to major in political science. Up next is Ariana Moody. Her parents are Andrea Moody. She plans on attending Clayton State University to major in biology and become a hematologist. Up next is Key Monta Riley. She is the daughter of Ashley Berry and Jakedra Riley. She plans on going to Atlanta Tech to become a major in cosmetology. Up next is LaVie Jenkins. She is the daughter of Crystal Sample and plans on going to Georgia Gwinnett College to major in animal psychology. And last but not least is Tari Woodard. She is the daughter of Tereus and Kyrie Woodard and plans on going to Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University to major in pharmaceutical science. Up next are the seniors from Maynard Jackson High School. We only have one this year. It's Taylor DeBar. She's the daughter of Jennifer Dorian DeBar. Nice name there. And plans on attending NYU or another university to study animal science in preparation for veterinary school. Up next is Midtown. First up is Riley Browning. She's escorted by her parents, Kathy Spencer and Terry Browning, and plans on going to Georgia State and studying sports medicine. Up next is Donovan McCullough. He's escorted by his brother Tate and his parents, Mike McCullough and Sarah Colley. He's undecided on what he's going to do after he graduates from high school. There's Donovan right there, showing up on your screen. Up next is Isaac Perantoni. He's the son of Debbie and John Perantoni. He's unsure of what school he's going to go to, but he plans on studying cinema studies and film production. Nice. Currently up there is Sarah Prevost. She is the daughter of Lauren and Anthony Prevost, and she's also escorted with her sister Haley. She plans on studying pre-med at a four-year university next year. Now up is Jory Richardson, showing up on your screen. She's escorted by her mother, Susan Richardson. Jory has committed to swim at the University of Miami this fall and will be studying pre-dental. Congratulations to Jory. Now showing up on your screen is Kate Seigel. She's escorted by her mom, Amy Seigel. She plans on studying public relations at the University of Georgia. Up next, and bring up the rear, is Sophia Wang. She's escorted by her mom, Zhan Fang, and plans on going to Georgia Tech to study in biomedical engineering. Up next is North Atlanta High School. Showing up on your screen very shortly is the first senior from North Atlanta. That is Gregory Harris, escorted by his mother, Tisha Brown, and he plans on going to Tuskegee University. Currently walking down right now, which you will see on the screen shortly, is Anna Claire Hull. She's escorted by her mother, Ann Hull, and she's still undecided what she wants to do after graduating from high school. Up next is Nima Katanga. There's Nima at the bottom of your screen. She's escorted by her aunt, Barbara Kahumba, and she plans on studying abroad in Europe after she graduates from high school. Up next is Will Moriarty. He is the son of Dan and Heidi Moriarty, and he plans on studying marketing at either University of Georgia or Georgia Tech. Now showing up on the screen is Lachlan McLean, escorted by his mom and dad, Jamie and Doug McLean, and he's still undecided on what he's going to do after he graduates from high school. Now showing up on your screen is Matthew Malaro, escorted by his mom and dad, Bev and Tom Malaro, and he's still undecided on what he's going to do after he graduates from high school. Now is up next is Delia Newfield, escorted by her mom, Kristen and Bob Neufeld, and she is going to study international affairs at either UGA or Georgia Tech. Now on your screen is Adrian Scatino, escorted by his mom and dad, Kristen and Frank Scatino. He plans on studying international business at a four-year university. Up next, behind him is Evan Segal, escorted by her mom, Kim, and her dad, Andrew Segal, and she's still undecided on what she's going to major in, but she's going to go to University of Clemson University, excuse me. Now on your screen is Eric Sharabura, escorted by his mom, Jill Sharabura, and he plans on, not sure what school he's going to go to, but he does plan on continuing swimming. And that is all of your 2022-2023 APS High School Swimming Seniors. Congratulations to all of them on an amazing year. After that, now what's going to be next is the event number 11, which is going to be the boys 100-yard butterfly. The city championship record is at 54.10 seconds, set by Keaton Buchero, set back in last year actually, 2022. And the state time record that they are all trying to compete for is 58 seconds. So we just got to get all the seniors and parents out of the way, and we'll get everything reset here in just a few moments for the boys 100-yard butterfly.
Thank you for reading all those names out. I did say I'd take a page, but I lied. I definitely walked off.
Well, you have to take care of your producing / directing.
I had to.
directing
I want to
duties,
shout out to everyone working tonight. We have Robert Reed on the close-up camera, Dylan Turner on the wide shot. I had to check up on them. Thank you very much. We got Maya Barrett, myself.
She's the producing /
Yes,
directing.
producer. I got Dorian Johnson here, the main voice of the broadcast. And then back at home, we have Bo McMichael running all the graphics and probably sighing very deeply at us.
I'm sure he's pulling out all of his hair right now, what little he might have left.
Yeah.
I understand completely. So it looks like that whole senior ceremony went by very smoothly.
Let's see. It says the next event should start at 6:29. It's nice on the heat sheet. They have everything like planned down to the minute.
Yeah, everything is planned down to the T. Everything's organized straight to the T. So this
and
is
they've been keeping things on schedule.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that when they keep a tight ship.
Yeah. Makes things a little bit easier on our part.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not confused as to what event's coming up next.
Now, if you guys are interested, I don't know how to say this. They did diving last week, I believe, or this week I believe it's the 20th. Of course, we're never able to get any scores, but I'm sure if you have contact with your coaches, they'll be able to get winning scores for you guys.
Also, a quick reminder that the 2023 GHSA State Swimming Meet Championship will be held January 31st through February 4th at the Georgia Tech Aquatic Center. And all swimming finals will be streamed live on the NFHS network. And they stream to any device, phone, smart TV, tablet, and you can stream on there for a 30-day membership for $10.99. Also, Friday will be the prelims, and that will take place with the finals starting at 11 a.m. on Saturday, February 5th. In order to watch that and keep up to date with that, you'll just download the Meet Mobile Swim app for any Android or iOS devices. Also, we want to remind you that the Swim Championship can be seen on the Sport 58 network, which is streamed on Vimeo and available on Amazon Fire, Android TV, or Roku. All you have to do is to check us out, is download the Sport 58 app, or download either one of those three apps, search for Sport 58 Network, and follow our channel to get all the action. Semi-pro, high school, doesn't that matter, we are there. We also always stream live on Facebook through our Sport 58 Network page. So you can always feel free to join us, like the page, and watch any events we might be having broadcasting live on that page.
Let's see. It looks like they put about 4 minutes left up on the clock just to give everyone a break before we start the second half of the meet. So this is where I like to take time and ask the question, which I already know the answer to, but the audience doesn't. Do you know how to swim?
No.
No, not at all.
So I'll be drowning in all these events.
I think you could at least do a lap. Like, I have faith in you.
Give me some floaties and we can talk.
Yeah.
But I float like a rock, so that might be a bit of a problem.
It's all about the breathing.
Breathing? I'm going to have to learn one of these days.
Breathing. Just deep breaths, but not panic breaths.
And make sure I'm not breathing the water.
So I'll say one announcer here can swim, one cannot. Neither of us could probably beat anyone here.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've been in a pool with like actual laps before. So.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like we have our.
Yeah, all the swimmers for the boys 100-yard butterfly are getting set up here and meeting at the block, so we should be
Okay,
competing very shortly here.
Checking up with the timekeepers. I see people with clipboards raising their hands. They're making sure everyone's back in their position and ready to go.
Yeah, so we should get this on very shortly here. So I'll go and mention our competitors for the boys 400-yard freestyle. Butterfly, excuse me, not freestyle. Actually, I won't because they've just blown the whistle and they're about to get on the blocks. We already have 2 state qualifiers. That's lane number 5, Alex Vinciquera, and lane number 5 from.
Now, Dorian, I'm going to correct you real quick. When you say state qualifiers, they are not technically qualified yet.
That is true.
Yes. They won't qualify until they beat their time at this competition.
Yeah, looks like they have a good chance to because we have those are the 2 swimmers in lane number 5 and 6. Lane number 5 is Alex Vinciquera from Midtown and William Moriarty in lane 6 from North Atlanta. Those 2 have the early lead here. And they're going to be easily battling for first place here. In third place, looks like as of right now, in lane number 4, that is Jackson Leaks from Maynard Jackson. Actually, check that. In lane number 7, that is John Benson from North Atlanta is taking the lead over Leaks, and now he's in third place. All right, so with a time, we have our first winner. That is in lane number 6. That is William Moriarty. He's going to qualify for state with a time of 54.54 seconds. In second place, just missing it by state by 1 second. In lane number 5, that's Alex Vinciquera from Midtown in lane number 5. Third place, in lane number 7 with the time of 1 minute and 1.21 seconds. In lane number 7, once again, that is John Benson from North Atlanta. So congratulations to William Moriarty. He's not only your champion in the boys 100-yard butterfly, he also qualifies for state. Up next is going to be the girls 100-yard butterfly. We just have 1 heat for this one. So Maya, give me them times.
Let's see. Our state qualifying time is 1 minute and 5 seconds. Now the record looks like it was set in 2020 with 1 minute and like 0.8 seconds by Savannah Mason.
All right, so the girls are up on the blocks here. Lanes 3 through 8 are where all the competitors are. We're going to be keeping an eye on lanes 5 and 6. That's Katia Terminova and Sarah E. Prevost. Those are the 2 that have state qualifying times but have not officially qualified yet. So once again, we're underway here for the girls 100-yard butterfly. And lane number 5, looks like that is Terminova from Midtown, the early lead. But Prevost is right behind her in lane number 6. Battling out for third place right now in lane number 4 is Anna Hull from North Atlanta, and in lane number 7, that's Erica Mason. They're both competing for third place here. Tumanova has a slight lead over her teammate Prevost. We're entering the final 25 yards here. Let's see if either one can qualify. Once again, that time is 1 minute and 5 seconds. Looks like Terminova is going to edge out over her teammate Prevost. And we'll get their time shortly. That's Terminova with a time of 1 minute and 2.50 seconds. She's the winner and qualifies for state, as well as her teammate with a time in lane number 6 with a time of 1 minute and 4.04 seconds. Sarah Prevost. So both of those 2 will advance to the next level and go to Georgia Tech to compete in state. In third place in lane number 7, with a time of 1 minute and 12.21 seconds, that is Erica Mason. Fourth place in lane number 4, that is Anna Hull with a time of 1 minute and 14.95 seconds. So up next is the boys 100-yard freestyle.
Let's see. State qualifying time for that is 52 seconds.
All right, and the championship time that all these swimmers are going to try to beat is 1 minute. 48 seconds. We're
I
gonna
was
have
like,
two.
you're adding time there.
Yeah. I saw the one for the date because this record was set by Eric Sharabura back last year. So once again, we have 2 heats for this race, and it looks like we have swimmers in lanes 2 through 9. Swimmers are already on their blocks, and we are underway here for the first heat of the boys 100-yard freestyle. Looks like in lane number 2, that is Damian Frost with the early lead, representing Kip. And it looks like Frost is easily going to win this race here. With a time in lane number 1 with a time of 26.46 seconds. Actually, I'm not sure who that is, the silver cap. Actually, nope, they still have one more lap to go here. I'm jumping the gun here. So battle for second place right now in lanes 5 and 6. That's King Wesley and Eric Pitts. Wesley is representing Midtown, and Pitts is representing Kip. So with a time of 56.47 seconds, I want to say this is Jack Warner in lane number 1. But I'm not 100% for sure. They are wearing a silver cap, which I believe that's North Atlanta's cap. So, but anyways, in second place in lane number 6, that's Eric Pitts from Kip with a time of 1 minute and 17.20 seconds. Third place in lane number 5, that is King Wesley from Midtown with a time of 1 minute 19.86 seconds. We still have 2 swimmers left here in the pool. Lanes number 2 and 3, that's Anthony Applewhite from Kip and Jakai Fountain from North Atlanta. Actually check that. That is Midtown with the silver caps. All right, so this is the heat number 2 for the boys 100-yard freestyle. We have swimmers in all 10 lanes here. The swimmer we're going to be keeping an eye on here in lane number 5 is Alex Vinciquera from Midtown, lane number 5. His previous record is at 50.52 seconds, and we are underway here for the boys. Second heat, the boys 500-yard freestyle. And as he has the lead right now after the first 25 yards, that's Vinciquera. Second place to his right in lane number 6 is Darvin Hill from North Atlanta. And then it's like in third place currently as of right now in lane number 4, that's Matthew Mailaro, also from North Atlanta. Vinciquera still has the lead here. He has 25 yards. Now he has 25 yards left here. Paul is in second place in lane number 6. And we'll get the official times here in just a few seconds here. Vinciquera is easily going to win this race here. And with a time of 52.73 seconds. Vinciquera barely, he wins the boys 100-yard freestyle second heat, but does not qualify for state, unfortunately. In second place in lane number 6, that is going to be Darvin Hall from North Atlanta with a time of 56.33 seconds. And in third place in lane number 5 with a time of 1 minute and 3.32 seconds is Evan Dixon from North Atlanta.
Okay, event 15. We are in for the long haul. It is the boys 500-yard freestyle.
Wait a minute. Girls. Up next is the girls 100-yard freestyle.
Oh, I got ahead of myself. Check that. My bad.
I don't blame you.
I went ahead and flipped the page early. Well, now you know what's coming up next after this. Now for the girls 100-yard freestyle, our state qualifying time is 58.5 seconds.
All right, and we're going to have 2 heats for this race here. We got swimmers in lane 3 through 8 as the race is underway. Looks like in lane number... It's lane number 2 as Daphne Womack. She has a huge lead over the rest of participants. Battling out for second place here in lanes 3 and 4 is Taylor DeBar and London Chapman. We need to double check on the name because that swimmer with the early lead in lane number 2 has a Midtown cap on. So that's fortunately not Daphne Womack. Daphne Womack is still in lane number 3. It looks like whoever was swimming in lane number 2 is going to qualify. Nope, she's just going to miss it by 0.4 seconds. But anyways, congratulations, swimming to lane number 2. She is the winner at the time of 58.99 seconds. In second place, and it looks like that's lane number 4, the time of 1 minute 18 seconds. That's Taylor DeBar. In third place, in lane number 8, with a time of 1 minute and 22.04 seconds. That is Myra Silverman from Midtown. Up next is going to be Heat 2 of the girls 100-yard freestyle. And we're going to have 10 participants in this race as well. All right, girls, second heater on the blocks. We have a full house here. We're on the way here for the girls. Second heat of the girls 100-yard freestyle. Looks like in heat lane number 4, that's Nima Katanga with the early lead. Battling out for second place in lanes 5 and 6. Riley Browning from Midtown and Ann Newfield in lane 6 from North Atlanta. First 50 yards are in the book here. Katanga still has the lead. Newfield's maneuvered into second place. Final 25 yards here. Once again, the state time record to qualify is 58.50 seconds. Let's see if Katanga can get there. And she's not, unfortunately, as just past the 58-second mark, but she is going to win. Second heat of the girls 100-yard freestyle with a time of 1 minute, 0.06 seconds. In second place with a time of 1 minute and 3.61 seconds in lane number 7 is Olivia Kahns. Third place in lane number 6 with a time of 1 minute and 3.83 seconds. That's Ann Newfield. Up next is the big long race here. The first of 2. Give them times, Maya.
So, 5 minutes, 20 seconds. And here they go.
Yeah, we're underway here for the boys' 500-yard freestyle.
So that is 10 yards?
10 laps.
Yeah. No, I did say yards. I see what I did there. 10 laps.
So back and forth one time, that's 50 yards right there. So we're going to experience that 10 times here. So, yeah, once again, like Maya was saying, the time to beat is disqualified for state is 5 minutes 20 seconds.
Looks like the championship record is 4 minutes and 54 seconds set by Matt Steele in 2019.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of these records have been set within the past 5 years or so. So
Yeah, a lot in. I've noticed a lot in 2020.
yeah, the swimmer we were going to be looking for more than anybody else once again is Alex Klingser. Excuse me, nope, Eric Sharabura. He's the only one that currently has a qualifying time, and he is in lane number 5. Looks like he has a slight lead over Theodore Meredith, his teammate from North Atlanta. And they're swimming back and forth, but once again, I want to say they're currently on lap number 2, I want to say.
I'm going to point blankly say this race is not for me. But kudos to all the kids, or any swimmer who can swim like 500 yards.
Yes.
Especially if they swam in previous heats.
Oh, yeah.
I know they might have done like the 50-yard freestyle earlier.
But it still wears on you
It still wears on you.
from an endurance standpoint.
And this should be their last heat of the night.
Yeah. All right, so once again, that is Shara Burr in the lead with his teammate Meredith in lane number 6 directly beside him. But Shara Burr is starting to extend that lead. Looks like third place currently right now is Liam Smith in lane number 8 from Maynard Jackson. Actually currently now in third place in lane number 3. Actually, hold on, let me recount. That's lane number 4, excuse me. That's Alex Klingser from North Atlanta, who is currently now in third place. All right, we are currently 3 minutes into the race as of right now. Shara Burr still has the lead over the rest of the swimmers here.
I believe he's officially lapping someone.
Yeah, he's lapping his teammate in lane number 4. That's Alex Klingser. He's in lane number 4. He has about a minute 30 left to get that state qualifying time here. Sad part is I've lost count on what lap he's on.
Oh, you were doing a lot better than me. I do appreciate the people, their teammates holding the boards, counting what lap they're on.
Yeah,
Me just watching this, I am losing count.
Yeah.
I imagine swimming it can be much worse.
Yeah, I will probably lose count being the person holding the board. And then my teammate will be upset with me. It's like, hey, you missed count. I was like, I'm sorry.
Slip it. That's
my bad, bro.
I think one of the first meets I ever did, they had one of these, and I knew nothing about this. I was like, how many laps is this? And then at the end, they brought out a bell to like signify the last lap.
Yes, that always helps a lot. That helps a lot. Once again, that's Shara Burr in lane number 5. Actually, he just completed his leg of the race with a time of 4 minutes and 58.43 seconds. So he qualifies for state. So congratulations to Eric Shara Burr. He is going to Georgia Tech next week.
He is just 4 seconds away from beating the championship record.
Oh, wow.
So imagine, when do they have it? In a month or so?
So once again, the swim meet championship is going to start on Tuesday, January 31st.
Oh, a week. I don't know why I said a month. But
you can
imagine more practice. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, a little more rest time too.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we have our second place swimmer, lane number 6, just missing the time here, the state qualifying time here. In lane number 6, that is Theodore Meredith with a time of 5 minutes and 21.04 seconds. Third place in lane number 4 with a time of 5 minutes and 54.67 seconds. That's Alex Klingzer from North Atlanta. In fourth place in lane number 3, that's Thomas Mayaro from North Atlanta. Those are we still have a couple more swimmers here. 3 more swimmers here for the boys 500-yard freestyle. All right, fifth place in lane number 1 with the time of 4 minutes. Oh, excuse me. Nope, that is incorrect. Excuse me. Fifth place is in lane number 7 with a time of 6 minutes and 27.75 seconds. That is Sam Neff from Midtown. 2 swimmers left here. In lane 2, that's Andy Davis from Manuel Jackson. Also from Manuel Jackson, looks like that's Liam Smith.
Looks like that's
lane number 8.
Their last lap.
All right. So in 6th place in lane number 8 with a time of 7 minutes and 36.02 seconds, that is Liam Smith. And bringing up the rear is Andy Davis, the freshman from Manuel Jackson. And he concludes his race with a time of 7 minutes and 53.86 seconds. Actually, no, excuse me, he is still going here. The race has not concluded yet. However, up next is going to be the girls' 500-yard freestyle. Maya, give me them times.
So their state qualifying time is about 20 seconds more, 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And their record was set by Maggie G. Watkins in 2020 with 5 minutes and 19 seconds.
Look, Davis is swimming the final 5 yards here. And he's going to finish up with a time of 8 minutes and 41.03 seconds. So once again, up next is the girls' 500-yard freestyle. We're going to have swimmers in lanes 2 through 9. All of them. So we have swimmers from North Atlanta, Manuel Jackson, and Midtown. All right, we're underway here for the girls' 500-yard freestyle. The swimmer we're going to be looking for is, watching out for the most, is in lane number 5. That's Aaron Jones from Midtown. First 25 yards here and in the books. And that's Jones with the early lead. Right beside her in lane number 6 is Sarah Prevost from Midtown as well. Once again, that looks like Jones has a slight lead over her teammate Prevost in lane 6. In 3rd place currently in lane number 4 is Julia Diner, also from Midtown. Currently in 4th place is Lily Glass from lane 7, and right beside her in 5th place is Reagan Lerner. Jones and Prevost are still battling out here for first place. Lanes 5 and 6. Those are the 2 lanes we'll be watching here. Entire race.
It looks like they have this pool split like in half. We have 4 students from Midtown and 4 students from North Atlanta.
And the one from Maynard Jackson, that's Lily Glass.
Oh, I
lane
see.
7. Yeah, the J looks a lot like a T. So it's MJS on
They got me there.
on our sheet is MJS and MTS.
MTS, yes.
That confused me for a second as well because I was about to say the same exact thing. That's Jones still with the lead.
It
Over her
says Jones
teammate
is only a
Prevost.
freshman, too.
Yeah,
That's really
yeah,
great.
yeah. She has the fastest time on our call sheet with a time of 5 minutes and 42 seconds. So if she improves on her time, we'll see her qualify for state within the next 3 years or so. She's slowly starting to extend her lead over Prevost. Once again, Jones in lane 5. Prevost is in lane number 6. And I've already lost count of laps again.
Well, he just put down 9. So
Once again, it's 10 back and forth. So lap number 5. So they should be on lap number 6 if I'm correct. Math wasn't my strongest subject in school, so once again, that's Jones slowly extending that lead over Prevost.
we just hit the 3-minute mark.
So up next is going to be the boys' 200-yard freestyle relay. That should be quite fun. We'll actually have every single lane filled out in that race.
Okay, 4 minutes on the clock.
We have, what, a minute 40 until we figure out if Jones will take the race here and qualify for state.
This has to be one of those races where, like, kind of slow and steady.
Yeah, slow and
help.
steady wins the race.
So you
Yep.
really don't want to burn yourself out too
Nope.
early.
Nope, you do not at all. You want to pace yourself.
And I know if you grab onto anything on the side, you are disqualified.
Oh, wow, I did not
Yeah.
know that. Get on the last lap of the race. Final 25, you grab into it, and then you get disqualified.
Now, I don't know if you accidentally hit it. Like, I wouldn't imagine if you, like, accidentally bumped into it.
Yeah.
That would disqualify you. But if you do grab onto it, you are disqualified.
I'm guessing this is Aaron Jones' final 50 yards here. Once again, her personal record is at 5 minutes and 42 seconds, and the state qualifying time is at 5 minutes.
It is the
And
last
40
lap.
seconds.
And we have 5 minutes and 27
So
seconds
she's going to have
left
10
on the
seconds
clock.
to get there. I think unfortunately she's going to fall short. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Did she get it? At a time of 5 minutes and 41.73 seconds, she's just short of
1
getting the state
second
qualifying
short.
record. But she is still the city champion here.
And again, a freshman.
Yeah.
This is her. It should be her first high school competition.
Yeah.
So
So she's going to have another 3 years to improve on that time. Anyways, 5 minutes and 41 seconds. She's the winner in lane number 5. Congratulations once again to Aaron Jones. Her teammate is in second place at lane number 6 at a time of 5 minutes and 55.20 seconds. Let's see who gets in third place. All right. Okay, in third place in lane number 4, that is going to be, I lost my spot here. Julia Diner from Midtown in lane number 4. In fourth place in lane number 7 with a time of 6 minutes and 35.58 seconds. That is Lily Glass from Maynard Jackson. Fifth place in lane number 8 with a time of 6 minutes and 56.46 seconds. That's Samantha Bailey. Oh, excuse me, sorry, wrong name here. That's Reagan Lerner from North Atlanta, lane number 8. In fifth place, we have 2 swimmers left here. So that is in lane number 2, Claire Collins from North Atlanta. And lane number 9 is Samantha Bailey, the freshman from North Atlanta as well. Once again, up next is going to be the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. The state championship time, the state qualifying time they're going to try to beat is at 1 minute and 40 seconds. All right. Seventh place in lane number 2, that's Claire Collins. And in 8th place in lane number 9, that's Samantha Bailey. Once again, the boys 200-yard freestyle relay is up next. Lane number 1, we have the team from KIPP. Lane number 2, a team from Midtown. Lane number 3, the B team from North Atlanta. Lane number 4 is the B team from Midtown. Lane number 5 is the A team from North Atlanta. Lane number 6 is the A team from North Midtown. Lane number 7 is the A team from Maynard Jackson. Lane number 8 is the A team from KIPP. Lane number 9 is the A team from Douglas, and lane number 10 is the B team from Douglas. And we are underway here for the boys 200-yard freestyle. The championship record team, the time they're going to try and beat is the team from North Atlanta High School back in 2020. That time is a 1 minute and 31.13 seconds. And once again, the state qualifying time that they're going to try to get to is 1 minute and 40 seconds. Looks like there's the A team from North Atlanta with the early lead. Second and third place is the B team from North Atlanta. They're in second place. Third place right behind them is the A team from Midtown. The A team from North Atlanta is extending their lead here. Followed by their B team, North Atlanta's B team. And in third place currently is Midtown's A team. Looks like this is the fourth and final leg here for the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. Once again, the A team from North Atlanta in lane number 5 has a commanding lead over the other 2 lanes. Their B team in lane number 3. And with a time of 1 minute and 35.62 seconds, the A team from North Atlanta is your APS 200-yard swimming meet champion, 200-yard freestyle relay champions, and they officially qualify for state. Once again, the time of beat was at 1 minute 40 seconds. They win with a time of 1 minute and 35.62 seconds. In second place is the B team from North Atlanta in lane number 3 with a time of 1 minute and 45.18 seconds. Third place in lane number 8 is actually KIPP's A team with the time. Oh, excuse me, nope. Messed that time up. Lane number 6, the Midtown's A team with a time of 1 minute and 51.26 seconds. It's like KIPP's rounding up the rear here. And they're on their final leg here. Lane number 9. Actually, check that. Lane number 10. That is Douglas High School's B team. Up next is going to be the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. Give me them times, Maya.
Okay, state qualifying times for girls 200-yard freestyle relay is 1 minute and 53 seconds. Now that record was set in 2020 with 1 minute 43.37 seconds by North Atlanta High School.
Yeah, and Douglas just completed their end of the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. And once again, the girls team is up. Looks like the team you're going to be looking for right here is the 8 teams from both North Atlanta and Midtown in lane 5 and 6. Both teams already have state qualifying times, but once again, just remind you, they only qualify for the state meet next week if they defeat the time of 1 minute and 3 seconds this
Here.
week. Yeah,
Yeah.
here.
Here, right now.
Right here, right now. All right, girls are in the pool and on the blocks. All right, we're underway here for the girls 200-yard freestyle relay. In lane 1 is the B team from Jackson. Lane 2 is the C team from Midtown. Lane 3 is the C team from North Atlanta. Lane number 4 is the B team from Midtown. Lane number 5 is the A team from North Atlanta. Lane number 6 is the A team from Midtown. Lane number 7 is the B team from North Atlanta. Lane number 8 is the A team from Maynard Jackson. And lane number 9 is the A team from KIPP. So it looks like currently as of right now, lane number 6, the A team from Midtown has the early lead over the A team from North Atlanta. As we're about to head up into the third swimmer into the race. Midtown still has that slight lead over North Atlanta. Final 25 yards for the third swimmer here. And it looks like North Atlanta is closing on that lead a little bit. It'll be a very tight race once those final swimmers from both teams go into the pool. Looks like Midtown starting to slowly extend that lead over North Atlanta. Final 25 yards here. We'll see if they can qualify as well. We're at 1 minute and 40. I think both of these teams will qualify here. We'll check the times very shortly. And with a time in lane number 6, a time of 1 minute and 48.34 seconds, Midtown's A team is going to qualify for state, and they win the APS championship for the girls 100-yard freestyle. And with a time of 1 minute and 51.97 seconds, the A team from North Atlanta in lane number 5 also going to qualify for state. We will see both of these teams next week in the girls 200-yard freestyle relay for the state championship at Georgia Tech. In third place in lane number 7 with a time of 2 minutes and 3.33 seconds, that's North Atlanta's B team. Fourth place in lane number 4, that's going to be Midtown's B team with a time of 2 minutes and 13.06 seconds. Fifth place in lane number 8, that's going to be Maynard Jackson's A team with a time of 2 minutes and 28.08 seconds. Sixth place in lane number 2, that's going to be Midtown's C team. Up next is going to be the boys' 100-yard backstroke. Maya will give you these qualifying times right now.
So, exactly a minute for state qualifying times. Now, it looks like Ben Steele set that record in 2020 with 56.34 seconds.
We're going to have 2 separate heats here for the boys' 100-yard backstroke. We're going to have lanes 2 through 9 occupied by swimmers. Lane number 2 is going to be Nick Queritone from Maynard Jackson. Lane number 3 is Nigel Middlebrooks from Douglas. Emery Arnold's in lane number 4 from Christoph Cater, and lane number 5 is going to be from Maynard Jackson. Lane number 6 is Lennox DeGrasse from KIPP. Lane number 7 is Andre Porter from Douglas. Lane number 8 is Cameron Perkins from North Atlanta. And lane number 9 is Jack Warner from Maynard Jackson. We are underway here for the boys 100-yard backstroke. Once again, that's going to be 4 laps for the pool. So back and forth will be 1, back and forth will be 2. That will conclude the race. Looks like that is Jack Warner in lane number 9 from Maynard Jackson with the early lead. Directly behind him in second place is the person directly beside him in lane number 8 is Cameron Perkins from North Atlanta. And third place currently, lane number 5 from Maynard Jackson is Christoph Cater. 50 yards left there for these swimmers. Warner still has the lead over Perkins. He's starting to slowly but surely take a lead here. Final 25 yards here, and Warner's extending his lead over Perkins. Sounds like Warner's going to run away with his win here. We'll get his time very shortly here. Currently in third place in lane number 5 is Christoph Cater. And with a time of 1 minute and 21.43 seconds, Jack Warner wins the boys, first heat of the boys 100-yard backstroke. Second place is Cameron Perkins with a time of 1 minute 27.47 seconds. He's from representing North Atlanta. It's going to be a battle for third place here between Cater and Lennox DeGrasse in lane number 6. And Cater's going to bring this one third place with a time of 1 minute and 44.82 seconds. Fourth place right beside him in lane number 6. It's Lennox DeGrasse from Kip. So up next is going to be the boys 100-yard, second heat. The boys 100-yard backstroke. We'll give you those names relatively shortly here. We want to make sure these other two swimmers finish up here. So in heat number 2 of the boys 100-yard backstroke, lane number 1 is going to be Kenneth Baxter from Kip. Ash Aniga from North Atlanta is lane number 2. Donovan McCula is going to be lane number 3 from Midtown. Nate Gettig is in lane number 4 from Midtown. Henry Slachter is in lane number 5 from North Atlanta. Darvin Hills in lane number 6, also from North Atlanta. Wesley Flickers in lane number 7 from Maynard Jackson. May Weber's in lane number 8, he's from Midtown. Zachary Chan's in lane number 9 from Midtown. And Jameer Morton's in lane number 10 from Douglas. And we are underway here for the boys' second heat of the boys 100-yard backstroke. Looks like that is in leaders in Henry Slachter in lane number 5 from North Atlanta. He's the only one on his list with a qualifying time here, so we're going to keep a close lookout for him to see if he can get that time again. $50 yards left for him. In second place in lane number 6, that is Darvin Hill from North Atlanta. And third place in lane number 4, that's Nate Gettig from Midtown. 25 yards left here for Slachter. He has to get that time in a minute. 55 seconds left. And I think he's just going to miss it. Yeah, he's just going to miss that time, that's the qualifying time here, by 0.17 seconds, Maya. So Henry Slachter is your winner. 40 boys 100-yard backstroke, second heat. But I don't think he qualifies to stay here with that time of 1 minute. 0.17 seconds.
Exactly a minute, so.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, but good race from him. Second place was in lane number 6, Darvin Hill with a time of 1 minute and 6.54 seconds. In third place in lane number 4, that's Nate Gettig from Midtown with a time of 1 minute and 22.15 seconds. So up next is going to be the girls 100. And to beat the APS record, that's 1 minute seconds set by Jory Richardson back in 2020. So the girls are in the pool. So that is taking the lead in lane number 5 is and in third place in lane number 3 is Ty Jenkins. She is representing KIPP Atlanta. So Kendall McKendrick has a huge lead over Adrian Davis. She's going to cruise. Look, she might cruise to a victory here. As we are a minute into this race. Looks like nobody's going to qualify for a state in this heat of the race. Yards here. She has a comfortable lead over Adrian Davis in lane number 6. Followed by Ty Jenkins in lane number 3. She's currently in third place. And behind her in lane and with a time of 1 minute and 43.24 seconds, Kendall McKendrick in lane number 5 wins heat 1 of the girls 100-yard backstroke. In second place in lane number 6, that is Adrian Davis with a time of 2 minute 0.09 seconds. We are currently waiting for our third place contestant. As like it's going to be between Jenkins in lane number 3 and Hannah Simpson in lane number 7. And it looks like that is going to be our third place swimmer is going to be Ty Jenkins in lane number 3 with a time of 2 minutes and 19.09 seconds. Fourth place in lane number 7, that's Hannah Simpson with a time of 2 minutes 22.15 seconds. Looks like we have one more swimmer here. And on to the second heat of the girls 100-yard backstroke. All 10 lanes are going to be filled here. Our swimmer to watch is going to be Jory Richardson in lane number 5 from Midtown. She's the only one with the qualifying swimming time currently as of right now. Once again, that time to qualify for state is 1 minute and 6 seconds. We are underway here for the girls 100-yard backstroke. And once again, we're going to watch out for Richardson here. She's in lane number 5 with the early lead. 25 yards down. Looks like in second place as of right now in lane number 4 is Erica Mason. We are at 31 seconds in, and Richardson has close to 25 yards left here in the race. I'm amazed at how quickly she's gaining ground here. Now she has 25 yards left. 45 seconds left here in the race. I think she's easily going to get this time here. 55, 56. And with a time of 59.07 seconds. Joy Richardson beats her. Is gonna move on to state here. She qualifies for state with that time, but she is going to be city APS champion here with a time of 59 seconds. In second place with a time of 1 minute and 13.83 seconds in lane number 4. That is Erica Mason from North Atlanta. Third place in lane number 3 with a time of 1 minute and 14.81 seconds. That's Haley Prevost. Fourth place with a time of 1 minute 16.30 seconds. In lane number 8, that is Emily Scholl. And 2 swimmers that finish up here. That's going to conclude the second heat of the girls' 100-yard backstroke. Up next is the boys' 100-yard breaststroke. We're going to have 2 heats for this race. Maya, give me them times.
Okay, 1 minute and 7 seconds for the boys' 100-yard breaststroke.
And for that championship, if they want to beat the championship record, that's going to be at 58.81 seconds, set by Matt Steele back in 2020. We're going to have 4 participants in the first heat of the race. Lane number 4 is Myquan Allen from Douglas. Lane number 5 is going to be Cameron Lewis from Maynard Jackson. Lane number 6 is Xavier Mumford from KIPP. And lane number 7 is Eric Bogart, also from Maynard Jackson. Looks like that is Myquan Allen with the early lead in lane number 3. Right beside him and behind him in second place is Cameron Lewis. Currently in third place in lane number 7 is Eric Bogart. Looks like there's not going to be a Xavier Mumford, unfortunately. Looks like Lewis in lane number 5 is taking over the lead from Allen in lane number 4. Around a little bit less than 50 yards left to go here in the race. Lewis has extended that lead over Allen. Final 25 yards here. Bogart's now catching up to Allen. Once again, the final 25 yards here for Allen and Bogart. We'll get you the times very shortly here. And with a time of 1 minute and 35.95 seconds, Cameron Lewis wins heat number 1 of the boys 100-yard breaststroke. The second place is going to come down to the wire here. It's like Bogart might have a slight lead over Allen. We'll get the times very shortly. Yes, and with the time of 1 minute 52.05 seconds, that is Eric Bogart in lane number 7 from Maynard Jackson. Second place. Third place is Myquan Allen. Up next is the second heat of the boys 100-yard breaststroke. We're going to have 10 participants in this race. All 10 lanes are going to be filled up here for the second heat. Once again, the time to qualify for state is 1 minute and 7 seconds. We are underway here for the second heat of the boys 100-yard breaststroke. Our swimmer that we're going to be looking out for is in lane number 5. That's Jackson Cardwell, junior from Midtown. Going with the qualifying state time as of right now. It looks like he has a lead over Daniel Spickert in lane number 6 from Midtown as well. Looks like Cardwell starting to extend that lead. Once again, he's in lane number 5. He's approaching the final 25 yards here. 50 seconds left here in the race. Once again, the time to beat is 1 minute and 7 seconds. And I don't think he's going to get it, unfortunately. 106, 107. His own teammate, Spicker, starting to catch up to him. But Cardwell's still going to win with the time of 1 minute and 11.12 seconds. He's just not going to qualify for state, unfortunately. In second place, lane number 6, that's Daniel Spicker with a time of 1 minute and 14.12 seconds. In third place, in lane number 3, it's Cam Butler from Maynard Jackson with a time of 1 minute and 21.48 seconds. Up next is event number 22, is the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. We're going to have 2 heats for this race as well. Maya, what are the times that these swimmers are going to be aiming for?
So, state qualified time is 1 minute and 15 seconds. Now, the record was set in 2020 by Zoe Mock with 1 minute and 12 seconds, 0.46 seconds.
So those are the times these girls are going to be battling out for. So it looks like there's going to be 3 girls in this first heat. We have Marie Lance in lane number 4 from Maynard Jackson. Samaya Bennett, lane number 5 from North Atlanta. And lane number 6 is Abby Franco Olmedo from Maynard Jackson in lane number 6. And we are underway here for the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. So that's Bennett in lane number 5 with a slight lead over the other 2 participants here in this race. First 25 yards, Bennett has the lead. Lane number 4 is Marie Lance. She's in second place. And Franco Olmedo is in third place currently. But she is right on Lance's heels. First 50 yards in the books here, and it looks like Bennett is slowly starting to extend her lead over the other 2 participants here. Currently now in second place is Lance. Bennett has now officially reached the final 25 yards of the race. Still has a commanding lead over the other 2 participants. We'll get her official time here very shortly. Lance is still in second place here. Franco Olmedo bringing up the rear. And with a time of 1 minute and 54.14 seconds, Samaya Bennett is the winner of heat number 1 of the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. In second place is going to be Marie Lance. We'll get her time very shortly. She finishes up with a time of 2 minutes and 5.10 seconds. With Franco Olmedo bring up the rear with a time of 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Up next is heat number 2 of the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. We're going to have 9 participants in this race. The racer we're going to be looking for is Katia Tumanova, and she's the only one with a qualifying time, state time here, and she is in lane number 5. Tumanova with a slight lead over Katonga, Nima Katonga in lane number 6. And also right beside Katonga in lane number 4 is Ella Sipe from North Atlanta. We are now approaching the final 50 yards here at the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. Tumanova still has a lead. So currently in second place right now is Katonga in lane 6 with Sipe in third place in lane number 4. Tumanova is starting to extend that lead even more. We approach the final 25 yards here. We're approaching 58 seconds here. Once again, the qualifying time for state for the girls is, I gotta pull it back up, 1 minute and 15 seconds. Tumanova's going to push it very close here. And she's going to just miss it. But she is going to be the APS champion here with a time of 1 minute and 16.89 seconds. Second place in lane number 6 is Nima Katonga from North Atlanta with a time of 1 minute and 23 seconds. Third place in lane number 4, that's Ella Sipe with a time of 1 minute and 26 seconds. That's going to conclude the girls' 100-yard breaststroke, second heat. Up next is going to be the boys 400-yard freestyle relay.
Let's see, that qualifying time is 3 minutes and 44 seconds. And it looks like North Atlanta High School also set this record with 3 minutes and 28 seconds in 2022.
Yep, just
last year.
Yep. So we're going to have 5 teams in this race. So we're going to have a team from Maynard Jackson. They're going to be in lane number 3. Both the A and B team from North Atlanta. B team is going to be in lane number 4. A team is going to be in lane number 5. Midtown's A team is in lane number 6. And Midtown's B team is in lane number 7. Once again, we're going to be looking at Midtown North Atlanta's A teams in lanes 5 and 6. They both have state qualifying times here. And let's see if we can they can get qualified once again. And they are underway here for the boys 400-yard freestyle relay. Looks like that's North Atlanta currently with that slight lead in lane number 5 over Midtown. In third place, looks like that is North Atlanta's B team. First 50 yards are in the book here. Each swimmer has to swim 100 yards. And once again, North Atlanta and Midtown's A teams are both pretty much neck and neck. It looks like Midtown's A team swimmer is taking the lead. But once again, these teams are both neck and neck here. I expect to see this race come down to the wire here. Now the second swimmer from both teams are now in the pool, with the swimmer from Midtown currently with a slight lead. And now it looks like North Atlanta in lane 5 is taking over. North Atlanta's B team is in third place in lane number 4. Looks like North Atlanta starting to extend that lead over Midtown. Final 50 yards here for the second swimmers for both teams here. Final 25 yards here. North Atlanta is slowly extending that lead over Midtown. Now the third swimmer from North Atlanta is currently in the pool. So they have a pretty significant lead over Midtown as of right now. Yards left here for North Atlanta's A team in lane number 5. Midtown's A team is kind of struggling here as the lead is pretty much a full length of a full lap of the pool. We're 2 minutes and 30 seconds left into the race, and this is North Atlanta's final swimmer here. Once again, that record's at 3 minutes. That state qualifying time is at 3 minutes and 44 seconds. And if North Atlanta continues on that time, they have a minute left. They're going to qualify for state. Midtown's fourth swimmer for the A team is finally in the pool in lane 6. $50 yards left here for North Atlanta's A team. Now currently 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. They have around 34 seconds left to qualify for state. Looks like North Atlanta is going to easily come up with this win here. With a time of 3 minutes and 26.25 seconds, they are not only your APS champions in the boys 200-yard freestyle, but have also qualified for the state meet next week. Midtown's A team is going to be coming in second place. We'll get that time very shortly for you here. And once again, at 3 minutes and 50 seconds, Midtown's A team is in second place. Unfortunately, they do not qualify for state. They miss it by 6 seconds. In third place is going to be North Atlanta's B team. We'll get that time for you shortly. 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Actually, hold on 1 second there. Looks like they have the final 25 yards here. Actually, there we go. Third place in lane number 4 is North Atlanta's B team with a time of 4 minutes and 28.42 seconds. In fourth place is Maynard Jackson's A team in lane number 4. Excuse me. Well, let's move on. We are now to the last and final race here. The last and final race here. Event number 24, the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. Maya, what are the times the girls need to get to?
That state qualifying time is 4 minutes, 12 seconds. And that record set by, on the sheet it says Grady.
Now called
Midtown High School, was set in 2020 at 3 minutes, 42 seconds, .83 seconds.
We're underway here for the girls' 400 freestyle relay here. Team we're going to be looking for in lanes 5 and 6 are North Atlanta's A team and Midtown's A team. They both have state qualifying times.
And I believe that previous meet, North Atlanta beat their own record by 2 seconds.
Yeah. So it looks like as of right now, that's Midtown's A team with the early lead in lane number 5. North Atlanta's A team's in second place, followed by North Atlanta's B team, currently in third place. And right beside the third place swimmer in lane number 3 is Midtown's B team. So one swimmer down, 3 more to go. Midtown has the early lead over North Atlanta. Let's see if Midtown can extend that lead here. That lead is slowly starting to expand over North Atlanta's A team. Midtown's B team is third place currently. Midtown's now to their third swimmer in the pool. 25 yards down for her. I'd say Midtown's B team is doing an excellent job of pretty much sticking neck and neck with North Atlanta's A team here. That lead's only getting bigger and bigger for Midtown's A team, as the third swimmer is currently now in the pool. Midtown still has that huge lead. They're approaching the final 25 yards here for their third swimmer. That's Katia Termanova currently in the pool. Extend that lead for Midtown even more. Looks like second place right now is North Atlanta. And Midtown's final swimmers in the pool, that is Jory Richardson. We're 3 minutes and 5 minutes left here. Once again, the state qualifying time is 4 minutes and 12 seconds. We'll see if both Midtown and North Atlanta can reach that time. Richardson from North Midtown is approaching the final 50 yards here.
Dorian, I will say some of those girls have a very long and into the pool dive to the point our camera operator kind of got lost.
Oh. Oh. It's the final 25 yards here for Richardson. I think they're easily going to be able to advance to the state, qualify for state here. We'll get you that time very shortly. And with the time of 3 minutes and 55.32 seconds, Midtown's A team wins the girls 400-yard freestyle relay and qualify for state. We're now currently waiting for North Atlanta to see if they're going to qualify next. I think they're just going to miss it. Yeah, in second place with a time of 4 minutes and 15.09 seconds is North Atlanta's A team, and they just missed qualifying for state by 3 seconds. Quite unfortunate for them. Third place is going to be Midtown's B team with a time of 4 minutes and 29.28 seconds. Fourth place in lane number 4 is North Atlanta's B team with a time of 4 minutes and 30.18 seconds. And bringing up the rear currently right now in lane number 7 is Maynard Jackson's A team. We'll get you the time very shortly here. Only 5 yards left here for Maynard Jackson. That is Lily Glass bringing up the rear. Maynard Jackson's going to finish up the race here with a time of 5 minutes and 22.18 seconds. And that is going to conclude today's 2023 APS Atlanta City Public Schools Swimming Championship live here. We've been broadcast live here from Washington Park Natatorium here in Atlanta, Georgia. Special thanks goes out to our cameramen Robert Reed and Dylan Turner. Bo McMichael, Big Boss Man, back at the studio. Maya, who's been our co-commentator and director/producer here on site. And me. I am your play-by-play commentary guy, Dorian Johnson. We might broadcast the award ceremony. I am not 100% sure yet. Any answer to that, Maya?
Not yet, but we will be right back. Let's get our cameras situated and ready for the award ceremony.
All right, so hold on tight for just a few moments. All right, so sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to broadcast the award ceremony. Looks like they've just announced the third place team for the girls' side. So it looks like our third place team on the girls' side was Maynard Jackson with 22 points. In second place with 23 points is North Atlanta High School. And our champion actually is North Atlanta from the girls' side. So fifth place for the boys' side is Frederick Douglass High School. Sixth place was Booker T. Washington. With 190 points, and fourth place was Kip Atlanta. With 420 points in fourth place, that is Maynard Jackson. Third place was second place was Midtown. Maynard Jackson came in third place. And of course, your APS champions are the North Atlanta Warriors. Congratulations to all the teams here. So that's going to conclude our broadcast here of the 2023 Atlanta Public City Schools Swimming Championship meet, live here from Washington Park Natatorium here in downtown Atlanta. Once again, thank you to all of our cameramen and crew for giving us this wonderful broadcast. My name is Dorian Johnson, and we'll meet again next year poolside here at Washington Park. This has been a Score for Day production. Thank you and good night.
Live is the place to be for quality broadcast.